Hello everybody and welcome to the Dragon Quest Heroes Let's Play. I'm your host Saigan. Our first new Dragon Quest game in the US in, gosh, what, 10 years? Feels like it. When did Joker 2 come out? Some time ago. So, I have already done about 2 hours of streaming today, but there were a lot of interruptions because we got a sick kid. Perry's handling that now. So I'm going to start a second file so that I can also treat this as a walkthrough slash guide, since I know what I'm doing now. All right, so we have Lucius and Aurora as our two heroes. Both of them are playable regardless of who you choose. Just, you know, whichever one you choose is the one that you kind of play on the map. It doesn't really seem to have too much impact on the game. Both of them have very similar skill sets. I'm going to go as Lucius. Yeah, I would choose you. You can rename them if you want. I'm just going to leave him as Lucius, and I'm also going to leave Aurora as Aurora, because I think that those are great names for them. I am happy to go ahead and create an adventure log for my two heroes. They have a wide range of settings on this game. It is fantastic how many settings that they have. Damage display is on. Control guide, leaving on. Vibration function, yeah, sure. Autosave, yes. Online features, we will turn those on as well. Dodge, R2. You have access to both the English and Japanese voices. I'm actually going to leave it as English. The English voice acting in this game is great. It's right up there on the same level as Dragon Quest VIII. The Japanese voice acting is good as well, of course, but Elena, it's just, you'll see. You'll see. Elena's voice acting is so good that we're going to leave it on English regardless. We are going to play with slick controls. I'm not sure what the difference is, but it sounds like these ones give you a little bit more control. I'm one of those weirdos who plays with Y-axis inverted, except when I'm playing on PC. If I'm playing with a mouse, I do not invert my Y-axis controls. My friends hate me just because of this. Not going to reset the Y-axis. No, follow is off. Automatic lock-on is off. Camera speed, crank that to 4. There's our autosave. It keeps an autosave save file as kind of like a field save, if you're familiar with the previous games. And then, of course, you can also manually save at churches, as you normally would in Dragon Quest.
Once upon a time, in a curious dimension, quite unlike our own, there was a very special world where humans and monsters lived together in peace. In the majestic city of Arba, which stood at the center of that world, the most important festival of the year was just beginning, and the streets resounded with the happy cries of man and monster alike.
Childishly simple. The prize is as good as mine.
Ah, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, my turn. All I have to do is hit something, right? Should be easy enough.
Goo, look, look!
Oh.
And so, it begins.
What's that?
What could this mean? Monsters have never attacked humans before. Why now? And how many? Could they all have been affected?
What? Even Helix, you mean? Helix! Oh, thank goodness. It looks like he's okay.
But the castle may not be. Our comrades are under attack. We must act now, lest they suffer for our complacency. Listen carefully. I will circle around to the rear of the castle and assess the situation. You, meanwhile, will approach from the
You
front...
want to follow some long-winded plan? Thanks, but no thanks. We're royal guards, so let's guard some royals. We need to find King Doric right now.
Huh? Wait! Headstrong fools. Does she mean to fight them all off on her own?
She might. She might mean to fight them all off on her own. And that's why we love Aurora. King Doric will probably be in the throne room, slurp. Come on, we have to go and help him. Very well, but let us approach from the rear. The passage ahead is not the most direct route, but it should be the least infested with monsters. The longest way around is the shortest way home, eh? Very you. All right then, let's get moving. So, the first question people are going to ask is, does it feel like a Dragon Quest game?
Are you two ready? Let's go over the basics of fighting, just to be sure.
Sorry, Helix is determined to give me a tutorial right now.
You should open the menu and take a good look at the action list.
Alright, so we have the action list here. It shows all of our combos. Basically, square is going to be our fast, light attack. Triangle is our heavy attack and usually a combo ender. R1 is what is used to pull up our spell and ability list. And R2 is our dodge. We can tap L1 to recover if we've been sent flying. R3 locks on and off. I haven't really found any reason to do that yet. So one of the questions that people ask is, how much of a Dragon Quest game is this, and how much of a Musou game is this? Musou is the Koei Tecmo, Omega Force, Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Hyrule Warriors game, and I can honestly say I'm not a Dynasty Warriors fan. I'm not a Samurai Warriors fan. So far, prior to this game, the only Omega Force game that I enjoyed was Mystic Heroes. And only kind of. I felt that it was an average game, but I liked it much more than the others. This game right here is fantastic. It has leveling up, it has allocation of skill points, it has alchemy, it has shops, it has everything that makes Dragon Quest Dragon Quest. It just happens to also play like a Dynasty Warriors game with the massive waves of enemies and combat. So, do not worry, everybody. The game is fantastic. So if we do 3 quick attacks and then a triangle, we get Searing Slash. Here's Inferno Slash. Very sweet, sweet move. Probably my favorite of his so far.
Oh, I know an amazing attack. Try using this.
That's just our fast attack.
The way to do it? Okay, try this next.
Searing Slash!
Great! That was perfect.
This one's kind of a launcher.
More monsters!
Just square and then triangle.
It looks like we'll have to fight them.
Tension has not been introduced yet, but we should get to it in this video. I expect to do all of Arba.
Skills and abilities next. Both use up magic points, or MP for short. blue bar in the bottom left of the screen is your MP gauge. Go on.
There it is.
Using an ability.
Inferno Slash!
Eek! There's more of them! Quickly, get them with that ability you just learned.
Inferno Slash!
Great work! You're a super-duper fighting machine.
There's also blocking.
That looks like the last of them. Come on, let's keep moving.
Forgot to mention blocking. There are aerial attacks. And your skill point allocations is really what changes how a lot of these things work and gets everything upgraded.
Eek! Maguses! They like throwing spells from far away, so watch out! Don't panic if you think a spell's going to hit you. Just dodge out of the way. And if an attack's coming from dead ahead, you can use your shield to block it instead.
As the game progresses, we'll gain the ability to jump between controlled character. Like, I would be able to just tap L2 and jump to playing as Aurora in the middle of combat. We do not have that skill yet. But it is something that we will be receiving.
Oh, for heaven's sake, more monsters! Let's get this over with, shall we?
Ah! Totally did not need to get hit by that one.
Goo, look! There's a treasure chest on top of those crates. There might be a nice treat inside. To open it, just go up to it and stand still until you see the button sign.
Searing Slash!
Oh, you jerk. Where'd that come from? Here it is.
Smash any pots you see. You never know what you'll find.
In true Dragon Quest fashion, break all the pots. Most of the items that you'll find, like herbs and magic water, those just get used instantly.
The monster threat here must first be suppressed.
It's not something that you really get to carry around.
Excellent! It seems the threat here has been suppressed.
Mini metal. The mini metal shop in this game is huge also.
If the cellars are anything to go by, a sizable force awaits us within the castle.
I'm starting to get really worried about the king. We've got to hurry.
Open up the door. Open up the door.
What is the meaning of this?
Your Majesty!
Ah, there you are, my brave young bodyguards. Our monster friends have gone quite mad. The little devils all turned on me at once.
Both the castle and the town have been overrun. We must devise a strategy without delay. Right. You and I must stand fast while His Majesty and Helix fall back toward the throne. The task of defending the throne room will be ours. When the enemy draw near, one of us will meet their advance and launch a counter-offensive. The other will hold position and protect King Doric from any who make it through the onslaught. But even if we do defeat the enemy before us, we cannot afford to let our guard drop. If my assessment of the situation is correct, they will divide their forces into several groups and attack in waves. Each time they do so, one of us must guard His Majesty while the other renews the onslaught. By alternating our roles, we shall be able to conserve energy and keep the enemy at bay indefinitely.
Really?
Only...
You're still talking? Thanks for the master plan, but if it's all the same to you, I'm going to go and batter those monsters before they get to the king.
Why, to rush in without a sound strategy is pure folly.
You are most kind, but I have no need of your protection. Nay, let we three stand and fight, side by side. Now to arms, friends, for Arba!
Doric is awesome. Also, most of the time Lucius talks, he doesn't really stop like that. I love his plans, but he never gets to finish them. Here they come. Please, your majesty, get to safety. We will remain here and... Ha ha ha! Have you forgotten who I am, boy? They do not call me the Royal Rumbler for nothing, you know. I'll not cower behind my guards just yet. I had a feeling you might say that. Well, we've never managed to stop you jumping in yet, so why start now? I don't know why I had trouble with that sentence. I'm scared. Just sit tight, Helix. We'll keep you safe. Oh, okay. I'll ooze heal on you if you need it, Slurp. Be careful. He is kind of slow
Inferno Slash!
on using heal, so it's not really something that you can rely on. But you still definitely want to play defensively. He's not just going to always be there for you.
Inferno Slash!
Bad Drakey.
As suspected, they cover for their lack of strength by attacking in waves. Our strategy must be to...
Sorry, bit busy. How about we adopt a strategy I like to call whack them till they fall over?
A fine approach indeed, my dear. Now look sharp, the pair of you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I left some alive. Doric can have that one, I guess. Or you can just let him walk away. Whatever, that's fine too.
My strategy was flawless.
Splendid. Fine work indeed, my trusty guardians. Truly you were born to fight. Now let us drive these addled creatures from the castle for good. Goo-wee! You were all so amazing. I have to help out too. Wait here. I'll go on ahead and see what's outside. But Helix, it's not safe. Ah! He can't just go running off on his own like that. He'll get himself hurt. As long as monsters remain within the castle walls, we all risk injury at their hands. Come. We must drive them out. I can't believe Helix ran off like that. He's always been such a scaredy cat. Eep! Slurp! Ow! Slobber! Ouch! Squelch! Stop it! You're hurting me. It's me, Helix. Why won't you listen to me? Is that young Helix I hear? Friends, I fear our gelatinous friend is in peril at the hands of yet more crazed fiends. Then we have to go and help him. He'll never be able to stand up to them on his own. I fear you may be right, and I fear that my suspicions about the number of monsters who have made it inside the castle's walls may also be correct. You two go right, I will go left. Doesn't matter because they're all outside. Anything off to the left? It doesn't matter.
What the? Look how many of them there are! Where are they all coming from?
Could all the monsters taking part in the festival have descended on the castle at once? Inferno Slash!
Unnecessarily getting damaged with Saigan as your host.
Slash!
Ouch! Stop it! Leave me alone!
Searing Slash!
Level up! Run, Helix!
Inferno Slash!
That nice big group right there. Yes!
Searing Slash!
Combat in this game just feels so rewarding.
Inferno Slash!
It's not until later, but this game also sees the return of monster medals from the Game Boy Color release of Dragon Quest III. But they're even better in this game because you can use the monster medals that you've collected to summon monsters to help you. Very nice, Doric. Lovely finishing move there.
My strategy was flawless.
Finally. Whew. That looks like the last of them. Are you okay, Helix? Ah! I was so scared. This is the last slime I'll ever goo running off on my own, I promise. All's well that ends well, little friend. Let us be thankful. You escaped unharmed, and the castle appears to be free of monsters at last. Marvelous news indeed. Then we must make haste to the town below. I dispatched elite troops to quell the menace there. We must join them in the fight.
Not much further now!
Just as I thought. I feared they might be holding such a creature in reserve.
Dragon or not, there's only one thing we can do. Come on then. Let's give it the hiding of its life.
Some monster hunter dodging there.
Cannot be allowed to run rampant within the castle walls. We must hold him here.
So, the basic strategy to dealing with the dragon is to go after its haunches and not get hit by its tail swipes or fire breath.
Do not fear. Should the monsters approach you, we will come to your aid. Inferno Slash!
I'll try and be brave.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to knock him down. Once he's been knocked down, and that seems to be a common thing for most of the bigger type monsters.
Do not swing blindly. When facing such a foe, it is essential to seek out its weak points.
Knocking them down allows you to do critical damage.
To the head or tail is worth 10 elsewhere.
Searing Slash!
Now, friends, strike while our foe is prone. For Arba!
Searing Slash! Inferno Slash! Searing Slash!
Very, very cleanly done. Not the fastest, but certainly faster than my first attempt fighting him, when I was still kind of figuring out the controls. If I'm being honest, action games like this, especially hack and slash games, are not my forte.
Huzzah! The dragon is defeated! Victory is ours! Sweet, sweet victory!
What the heck are those things?
This cannot be. Inferno Slash! Nightmares! Gird your loins, for we are sure to be swamped!
Searing Slash! Searing Slash! Inferno Slash! Searing Slash!
Man, I am just getting picked apart by some of this crap.
Inferno Slash!
Alright, now that the golem is knocked over, we can really do some damage to him.
We can't keep this up forever.
Inferno Slash! I must think. Inferno Slash! There must be some strategy, some...
Do not lose heart, my loyal guardians! Here, a tonic! Witness the power of the mighty Vimstone!
Vimstone? Wait, this sensation, unknown energies course through my veins. Searing Slash! For Arba! Gigadash!
And that is how you win a fight.
My strategy was flawless.
Ha! What you felt, friends, was the incomparable power of tension, a source of fighting might beyond reckoning. The Vimstone brings it forth in spades. But this is neither the time nor the place to discuss such a potent force. Its uses are many, and its depths nigh unplumbable. For now, let us be glad that our staunch defense has delivered Arba from peril, and give thanks. You're right, we did it! What a team. You've unlocked the power of tension, which just goes up as we fight. You can hit circle to enter high tension. Oh, okay, fine, cutscene.
All done. Looks like that's the last of them. What's the matter with you? Stop standing around posing and act a little pleased, will you?
I fear it is too soon for celebrations.
Is it?
If I am not much mistaken, this battle was but the first of many. We have rid the capital of monsters, yes. But this is no more than a temporary solution. It is but a matter of time before their allies outside the city launch another assault. Furthermore, it would be foolish to assume that the effects of this phenomenon are limited to the monsters in Arba.
Okay, we get it. What you're saying is, all the other towns and villages in the world may be in trouble too.
Friends, I had feared as much myself. It would seem the time is indeed against us.
Fear not, Your Majesty. I have devised the perfect strategy. First, we must head westward, through the forest, to the city of Caliber, where
Of course! Caliber! Home of mages, inventors, and workers of wonder. Surely there we might find a clue as to the troubles that assail us.
Good thinking, Your Majesty. That's an amazing idea.
Yes, but...
Well then, we better get going.
Me too. I'm going with you.
Ah! Come, my boldest and most trusted retainers! We must sally forth without delay!
That is how our journey begins. Enjoy the cutscene. That's probably going to get flagged by Square Enix.